So, we've got a very weird temporary alliance with Black Bulls and former Midnight Sun characters and all that. So, definitely with this chapter of Black Clover, this was a heavy setup and seeing that what was happening with Valtros, Sally, like all of them. What was going on throughout all of this stuff and with Rades and like his magic, and I'm glad we got these answers because this was a lot of stuff. Also as well, apologies if you do see a fan, if you hear that in the background noise, but it's currently the hottest day right now of summer around here, and fat people tend to melt like ice cream in this, so yes, if you do see that and all that, I do apologize on there, but seriously, it's fucking hot today. But with this chapter, like diving more into this, it was like we get to see with Rades, he's like there, like saying, "Hey guys," and all that. This is like, you know, a really good deal and everything like that. He's like, "A lot of you are getting on my nerves, and I really want to mess you guys up." And he's just like, "But I want Leet. I'm gonna make him pay. I'll make him pay." Like, he just keeps screaming this over and over. He got us good, and after what we did to him, we sacrificed for his own goals. He's heading to that capital right now. We want to take that base of yours with us and all that, and you want to get to the capital as well. We'll let you tag along with Valtros, who has spatial magic, and it's like, we can work around this, and it's like, we have the common goal. And he's just like, not a bad deal. One thing that I found very interesting is that this is the first time as well we got to look at Radis's eye. Like, it was always covered up when it's like Midnight Sun. I was like, so what was up with that eye then? Was it always just messed up or anything? But from what we can discern on that from the panels, it's like incredibly bloodshot and kind of like really like deformed in a way where it's like, maybe he's just been too angry for a long time, where it's just like, no, my eye has just always been really screwed up. And we get an interesting thing where Luck is like, yeah, I can still sense the manner of the elves, and all of them seem to be heading to the capital. So it's like, they're planning on just a final, just like, scenario of like, we're gonna finish this off. Aster, like, a lot of this chapter with him was like a lot of comedy where he just decides to clothesline fucking Rades, where he's like, "No, you guys are evil, how dare you," like that. He's like, "I don't want to team up with you guys," and all that. And he's like telling me to shut up, and he's like, "You ain't got the same goals as us, my ass. We're fighting to protect the people. You just want revenge, you piece of shit, and all that. We ain't helping you." And he's like, he's there like, got him in a chokehold and all that, and he's like, "You kept on attacking innocent people in the capital before, and you're gonna do it again? Not on my watch," and all that. And he's like, "You're gonna make up for what you did and all that. You guys are going to start helping people." Got it? So definitely it's like these guys are going to be considered third party. I know some people were like, I was seeing like with some of the comments and all that, it's like, "Oh, we want Sally for Black Bulls," and it's like, that's not going to be the case at all and all that. No way they're going to let a murderer literally join their like ranks. I mean, definitely it was like with some of the other characters, they have more redeeming stuff to them, but it's like none of them are really practically murderers. Maybe Luck. Like, Luck's always been a question mark, where it's like, he probably wants to say he wants to kill people, but he hasn't really got that much, like a body count. If not, he's got like people that really deserved it for the most part. And I'm glad that they addressed the one thing that just was really unknown. Like, Sally and Valtros do have their own consciousness. However, both of them are really still kind of out of it, and it's just like, look and all that, like, you know, like, wait a second and all that, listen to you, you don't need to go, if we just go to the capital and all that, I'll take these two instead with me. And it's just like, I don't need you, Rades, I just need these guys. And Valtros is not taking it well. He is just like, I want to see the master one more time. I want to know the truth. If I'm allowed that, I'm gonna gladly cooperate with you guys. And he's like, if he lied to us, we're criminals, and like my reparations and my actions will be in order. So Valtros, like, he generally was doing it for like, I believe in Leet's goal. I believe in sort of like he wanted more equality, and it's like, no, the higher up shit. And like, clearly, like, this is a character where it's like, we're never going to get a chapter or two to probably go more into depth with that character. We're probably going to get a couple of panels to say that where his like whole little backstory was from on there. Same thing with like Sally, I'd like to know. However, with Sally, how she's reacting to this is like, well, I was kind of there with like Master Leet because of the experiments, and it's like, as much as I liked and all that, he let me do that, and the Magic Knights were a big no-no on that, so anyway, I'm glad to be alive again, I guess, so I get to do more experiments. Aster which I thought this was an interesting plot point, which is definitely either A, gonna bite Asta in the ass, or this is gonna save his ass later on, depending on the demon. Asta makes an offer with Sally where it's like, you can experiment on my body as much as you want if you promise to help out in the capital. So, this could give us a better understanding about Asta's body as well, because she wanted a little bit of that, since we still don't know really what's up with body. This might be a big clue to, like, understanding what exactly is going on, why his body in particular and all that. Like, we still don't know if he's, like, artificially made. We don't know if he is demon spawn. Like, we don't know that. Obviously, he has, like, the anti-demon mode and all that being covered through, like, the swords and everything, but it's like, this could be a potential really good time to finally learn something about Asta, and this is a bargaining chip that obviously Sally doesn't want to let go, because like she's enamored by Asta. She's like, I'm interested in this whole anti-magic stuff, I want to know more about it, and like overall and all that, I was like, it was a little bit weird to see like Sally have like just like the with no glass and all that, because to be fair, like I was looking at her design and all that, I was like, yeah, she looks weird, but you can always tell like she's got like those really deranged yandere eyes. It looks the same way. If anyone saw fucking Happy Sugar Life, that weird creepy ass like show, really reminds me of like that character when she goes full yandere, and she's just like, well, Valtros and like Sally are already in, and it's like they completely undermined like Radis, who just resurrected them, and it seems like he doesn't have that bargaining tool for the most part. So what they did is like at the end of this, with a little bit more comedy, is like you had Charmy trying to like be friends with Valtros and give him like some more of that food magic to like try and like get him back up to scratch. Same thing with Sally and Radis, and it was just like, we're gonna have to do it this way, and literally the two of them were like eating together and screwing, saying like, fine, we're going to the capital, but I won't follow your pace. I'll do what I want and all that. And it's like, you serious? You should be thanking us, you piece of shit, and all that. We're letting you borrow the base and everything. And it cuts off right as we arrive at the capital, where people are getting completely bombarded, and we get the Black Ball base. Pretty much cue Attack on Titan, because it's out of the buildings and everything and looking like that, and this giant like Kyojin like looking thing and all that with Titan and all that. It looked that was what I was getting familiar by. I was like, yeah, let's have some like Attack on Titan shit happening right now on there. But it ends with a panel with like Asta with Sally, Valtros, and Radis, and it's like, yeah, let's go to the capital. So this is their own way of kind of getting through, because the fact is that they didn't have Finral with them. Finral is still unconscious at this point. Same thing can be said with Fugolion. We've got quite a few people out a commission at the moment, so this is their own kind of way of saying, we can get there faster, and we got a good reason on that, because Valtros has still got one of his like teleportation magic still like heavily integrated into the capital from what we saw last time. That's why he was able to use that giant shadow magic when able to transport everyone in there. It's because they were planning this for like a very long time, and he was able to like get his influence in there. So hence why we was able to, they were able to get all of those zombies in there. Like, it's a lot more understandable that they can get, like, the Black Ball, base in this. So, it's gonna be weird when they're like, what if the Black Ball base just, like, gets knocked out or just stops working? It's like, let's explain that we've got this entire building in the middle of this city. Like, that is just this, but they've got their giant Megazord in there, so hopefully they'll be able to take it out. And this next couple of chapters, like, we're going to be seeing what happened with Noelle, because clearly Noelle's going to be here by now as well. Like, she went straight to the capital. Started heading up there as well, so we should be seeing him sometime soon. I believe he went off as well to another, he sensed another signal as well going around. So is either somewhere now arriving to the capital, or he's getting in the middle of there, whilst Asta, Valtros, Sally and Radis are going to be like there backing them up. So I generally want to know what Radis, for the most part, is going to do now, because, can he still summon, like, his zombies? Has he still got most of them up his arsenal? Sally, obviously, we know she's got her gel magic, and she's got, like, the whole salamander stuff that she can do, and her magic tools, and Valtros is just going to be absolutely, completely useful when he's able to teleport. We've seen, like, the kind of stuff that Finral can do, and it's like, this guy's a lot more seasoned of a spatial user. However, he is pretty out with it right now, and I can definitely see like Valtros dying. He's gonna confront Lee, and then he's gonna get stabbed, or he's gonna lose the will to live, or something like that. I can definitely see Valtros coming back for a little bit, just so he can just get not killed off again for the most part, I'm guessing. If not, he will just kind of go by the way. This is an interesting alliance for the most part, where it's like, they're accepting their help and they're going forward with them, and they are on a temporary truce. I think the most interesting part of this chapter was some of the stuff that like Sally and Valtros had to say, and the fact that Asta and Sally's deal was just like, that can give us answers. So once this arc is over, we can get some answers about that. Like, I hope we do get to hear about that soon, when like they kind of experiment on the body, and she'll be like, oh, that's weird and all that. That's not human blood. Like, you know, there's like some of the stuff in there, like I'm kind of curious and all that about, where like she'll understand more about how Asta's body works, or even has some with her magic tools and all that, maybe able to improve a lot of the guys on there. So we'll have to wait and see. And like, plus what kind of the elves are we going to be dealing with here and all that, since like we only saw like, you know, Luck and a few of the other like kind of no name like sort of like people going down there. So we'll see what other people on there. We need to see where Gauch is at the moment. He's clearly here, so they're all like getting to a central point to try and kill the king. So what is it? I thought this was a fine chapter. Like, definitely had to read. I think it was like after the second read, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, that's definitely interesting. Like that part with Sally and Asta. I was like, that's something I want to see. It'll be an interesting team up with some of the stuff that they can do. Then again, this was it was kind of a light-hearted chapter on some very edgelordy characters, like definitely like how Raditz is a fucking huge edgelord. There's no way just saying it. He's just like, he's there literally saying kill, kill, kill. Like, he's just there going like a maniac. But I had fun with this chapter. Like, I felt like it was a little slow in some bits here and there and all that. I think like definitely we could have had a little bit more to learn more about these characters and all that, and sat like, out of all of them, Sally and Valtros need some more and all that, because I like Sally. She's that crazy yandere, but it's just like, I want to know more about her. Like, I generally want to know, apart from like her whole thing is like, yeah, she's crazy and she just wants to research. I want to know how she got to this point, or she's just always cuckoo cuckoo. We'll wait and see. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That is all from me and all that. Hope you guys are surviving the heat as much as us British bastards are doing. So you go and take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys though next time.